Chopper Delta, preparing to drop off at area E95070. Over.
All units proceed to Richmond and Victoria.
All right, signal flash.
Let's do it!
Let's move! Go, 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 go!
Where are they?
Where did they come from? Take this! Die! You want some more?
The Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service, U.B.C.S., was a private military unit established by the Umbrella Corporation, specifically designed to carry out rescue operations during biohazard incidents. It was founded by Sergei Vladimir, a former Soviet colonel. The U.B.C.S. predominantly recruited ex-soldiers and militia members who had been imprisoned, offering them a chance to start a new cell. At its peak in 1998, the U.B.C.S. was composed of at least 4 platoons: Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Delta, totaling up to 120 mercenaries. However, the unit faced near-total annihilation during the mission in Raccoon City. Throughout the 1990s, Umbrella advanced its T-Virus project, reaching Phase 3 and producing bioorganic weapons, or B.O.Ws, which were at that point only prototypes. Recognizing the potential health and safety threats posed by escaped prototypes, Umbrella established the U.B.C.S. as a specialized anti-BO force, distinct from the Umbrella Security Service, or U.S.S. These mercenaries were equipped with experimental antiretroviral drugs to minimize the risk of an outbreak within the unit. Umbrella recruited worldwide, targeting retired Soviet Army officers and death row inmates. The end of the Cold War facilitated the successful recruitment of individuals from Warsaw Pact nations and the Soviet Union. In 1998, a series of T-virus outbreaks in the Arklay Mountains caught Umbrella's attention. The initial outbreaks began with acts of sabotage at the Raccoon Forest facilities in May, gradually spreading the virus throughout the region. By the end of September, the virus had infiltrated Raccoon City, leading to isolated reports of monsters. The situation escalated, transforming into a public health crisis with Raccoon General Hospital quarantined due to the growing number of cases of the new cannibal disease. As concerns grew, the U.B.C.S. was put on alert on September 15th. On September 24th, the U.S. government quarantined Raccoon City and its surroundings, while the Raccoon Police Department declared martial law. The U.B.C.S., in collaboration with the Pentagon, received permission to enter the quarantine zone to assist in civilian rescues. With some preparation time, the platoons were tasked with securing Umbrella facilities and recovering high-priority assets. Monitors within the U.B.C.S. had additional orders to destroy sensitive data, recover BO.W prototypes, and document the outcomes of encounters with the monsters. The U.B.C.S. operations reached a critical point on the night of September 26, when the squads were deployed into the already chaotic city center. One squad was decimated moments after being dropped from their helicopter. Captain Mikhail Viktor's Delta platoon, ordered to take St. Michael's Clock Tower as a rescue station, suffered heavy casualties, and its survivors were scattered throughout the city. Viktor, injured in the streets, took refuge with others, including Sergeant Nikolai Zinoviev, one of the monitors. Despite taking the clock tower, the mercenaries were unable to make contact for evacuation, leading to their disappearance on September 28th, when giant spiders invaded the location. Viktor's team eventually joined former STARS officer Jill Valentine to plan an evacuation. However, they became a target of the experimental Nemesis T-02, sent by Umbrella to eliminate Valentine and all surviving STARS members. Here is a compilation of stories featuring some of the most prominent members of the U.B.C.S. Murphy Seeker. Murphy Seeker was a mercenary in the U.B.C.S., serving as a sniper in Alpha Platoon's A Squad. Despite his large physique, he was shy and friendly, earning a reputation as an excellent soldier. Murphy, a former U.S. Marine, was an expert marksman. At 27, he returned home from the Gulf War, only to find his brothers murdered by a street gang. In a fit of blind vengeance, Murphy used his sniper skills to kill 20 gang members with a hunting rifle. He was arrested, convicted, and sentenced to life in prison. The Umbrella Corporation, always seeking skilled individuals in desperate situations, offered Murphy a position in the U.B.C.S. as a sniper, allowing him to commute his life sentence. Murphy accepted and was recruited alongside Carlos Oliveira, with whom he became close friends. On September 26, 1998, Murphy was deployed with the rest of the U.B.C.S. to Raccoon City amid the T-virus outbreak. The outbreak was far more severe than estimated, and within days, most of the mercenaries were wiped out. By September 28th, Murphy was the last known survivor of Alpha Platoon. Gravely injured and believing himself to be infected, he sought refuge either in the Umbrella sales office or a garage. There are several versions of Murphy's death. In one, Carlos Oliveira found him in the Umbrella sales office. Knowing his fate, Murphy begged Carlos to shoot him. After hesitating for a few seconds, Carlos complied.
Don't make me do this, Murphy. I don't want to shoot you. Kill me. I finished. Not human. Wait, we don't have to do this. Please hurry. Before I lose conscious. Before too late. Kill me! Yeah! Murphy. Why? No.
In another version, Sergeant Nikolai Zinoviev executed Murphy in the sales office despite his pleas for mercy.
Wait.
What did you do?
I had no choice. He was about to turn into a zombie. It would have been a threat, so I eliminated it.
But he was still conscious, wasn't he?
He was as good as dead. And it took fewer bullets to kill him now than it would have if he had transformed.
A third account has Jill Valentine finding Murphy in a garage, where Zinoviev appeared and shot him while Murphy begged for his life.
You're U.B.C.S.?
Yeah, careful. Come on, don't look at me like that, all right? I'm not unaffected. No, wait, please!
What the
He was infected.
He might have been infected.
Oh, stars, this soft. No wonder so many of you dead.
And what are you, U.B.C.S.? Killing your own people?
He would have turned. There's your sense of self-preservation. Go back to the subway station. We don't need a bleeding heart like you getting in the way.
Tyrell Patrick. Tyrell Patrick was another mercenary in the U.B.C.S., serving in Bravo Platoon's A Squad. He was highly skilled, but quite greedy. Born and raised in Suriname, Tyrell went to Europe and joined the French Foreign Legion after Suriname's independence. He used his position to supply arms to black market traffickers, which were later used in a genocidal campaign. Captured and court-martialed, he was sentenced to life imprisonment. The Umbrella Corporation secured his release in exchange for his enlistment in the U.B.C.S., where he also took on the role of monitor. Reports vary on Tyrell's actions during the outbreak. One story indicates he worked with Delta Platoon Commander Captain Mikhail Viktor and Carlos Oliveira to rescue Raccoon City citizens. Tyrell and Carlos were later sent to Raccoon Police Station to search for Dr. Nathaniel Bard, who was believed to have a T-virus vaccine. Finding nothing there, they learned he was at Spencer Memorial Hospital. Tyrell arrived at the hospital later, where he discovered the city would be destroyed on October 1st. As with Murphy, accounts of Tyrell's death differ. One suggests he was mortally wounded by Zinoviev at Raccoon General Hospital and failed to kill him with a grenade.
Don't shoot! No! Nikolai? You're still alive?
You saw what happened?
What's going on?
I'm one of the supervisors. That's all you need to know.
Wait!
Another says he died from a trap in a safe while searching for information.
I had no idea another guinea pig was still alive.
What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
Sometimes it's easy to forget one's loyalties. Just like that traitor.
You mean the guy who shot you?
Yeah, you know him. The one with the gray hair and the ugly mug. I can't believe he had the guts to shoot me. That traitor!
You mean Nikolai?
Ah!
In the most recent version, Tyrell was impaled by Nemesis while trying to protect Jill Valentine.
Tyrell! Now! Keep going. We're almost there. No!
Arnold. Arnold's team arrived in Raccoon City on the night of Saturday, September 26th, as part of a large counteroffensive against the infected population, who had mutated and gone mad from the T-virus. Unlike other U.B.C.S. teams, Arnold and his men survived the week. Little is known about their activities until the early hours of Thursday, October 1st. That night, a rogue umbrella operator, Captain Rodriguez, stole an experimental B.O.W., and Arnold's team came under the command of Tommy Nielsen, the shipyard executive. Arnold, uninterested in the mission and with no respect for Nielsen, used the team's base camp on a highway overpass to shoot zombies while his men laid mines. During this time, Arnold accidentally shot Dr. Linda Baldwin, an umbrella virologist, but did not fire again out of apathy. Shortly after, Arnold learned via radio that the U.S. military planned to bomb the city. Frustrated, he vented his anger on Nielsen and decided to leave Raccoon City with his men. It is unknown if they managed to escape.
Code XX. They plan to contain the incident the old-fashioned way, by blowing up the target location and everyone in it with missiles? Why didn't you say anything, you weasel?
I kept telling you to hurry!
Damn!
Where are you going? You need to find that capsule!
You do it. I'm not gonna go up in flames with the rest of the town. This job is turning out to be a lot hotter than I had expected.
Hey! Wait!
Billy, McDowell, and Matt were part of Arnold's squad in the U.B.C.S. during the Raccoon City destruction incident. Billy's actions are not well documented, but he likely helped lay mines and survived the initial outbreak. McDowell, in addition to his military duties, was romantically involved with a Raccoon City citizen named Mary. He survived the first night of the outbreak and, like his squad mates, helped lay mines to prevent a rogue USS captain from escaping. On October 1st, Arnold's squad, including Billy, McDowell, and Matt, received orders to prevent a rogue USS captain from escaping with a B.O.W. During this mission, Arnold, disinterested and apathetic, used the team's base camp on a highway overpass to shoot zombies, while his men, including Billy, McDowell, and Matt, laid the mines. Shortly after, the squad learned via radio that the U.S. military planned to bomb the city. Frustrated in seeing the imminent danger, Arnold and his team decided to leave Raccoon City. It is unknown if they managed to escape. Clint. Clint was a mercenary in the U.B.C.S., assigned to operate near the rivers during the Raccoon City destruction incident. Very little is known about him. Mikhail Viktor. Captain Mikhail Viktor was the leader of the U.B.C.S. Delta Platoon. He was known for his leadership skills and warm nature. Originally from Leningrad, Viktor served in the Soviet Army before joining a rebel cause during ethnic conflicts in the newly formed Russian Federation. Captured and sentenced to death, he was offered amnesty by Umbrella in exchange for joining the U.B.C.S. In September 1998, Viktor's Delta Platoon was deployed to Raccoon City. By September 28th, the platoon was decimated, and Viktor was severely injured. He and the remnants of his team, including Carlos Oliveira and Jill Valentine, took refuge in a tram. They planned to escape using the tram, but were attacked by Nemesis. Accounts of Viktor's death vary. In one, he made a final stand against Nemesis, using a grenade to sacrifice himself trying to defend his team. His sacrifice allowed Jill and Carlos to escape. In another, Nemesis attacked the subway Viktor and his team were using to rescue survivors. He was killed in a similar way.
Get off my train, shitbird!
Carlos Oliveira. Carlos Oliveira was a corporal in the U.B.C.S. Delta platoon, serving as a heavy weapons specialist. Carlos grew up in a rough environment and got involved in gang violence at a young age. He was later captured by a nationalist paramilitary group and rescued by a communist group. Trained in guerrilla techniques, he became a prominent leader. Captured during an anti-guerrilla operation, he was recruited by Umbrella for the U.B.C.S. In September 1998, Carlos was deployed to Raccoon City. He survived the initial outbreak and took refuge in a tram with Mikhail Viktor and Jill Valentine. After Viktor's sacrifice, Carlos continued to protect Jill, even after she was infected by Nemesis. He obtained a vaccine and saved her life. After escaping Raccoon City, Carlos and Jill went their separate ways. Carlos fled to South America, where he continued to harbor anger towards Umbrella.
Finally over.
So long, Marcy.
Nikolai Zinoviev. Nikolai Zinoviev was a sergeant in the U.B.C.S. and a monitor, tasked with gathering intelligence and ensuring the success of Umbrella's missions. Zinoviev served in the Soviet Army before joining Umbrella. Trusted by Colonel Sergei Vladimir, he was involved in various covert activities. During the outbreak, Zinoviev had multiple missions, including assessing the U.B.C.S.'s capabilities, destroying vaccine research, and observing Nemesis. He faked his death to carry out covert activities, planting C4 charges in Raccoon General Hospital and participating in Operation Emperor's Mushroom to recover the Thanatos Project. Accounts of Zinoviev's final hours vary. Some say he was killed by Nemesis or Jill Valentine, while others claim he escaped in a helicopter. Regardless, Umbrella obtained some of his reports from Raccoon City.
You're still wandering around.
Nikolai? So, you want to get out of here alone? Is that your plan?
I made certain none of the other supervisors survived. Since I'll be the only one who knows what really happened, I'll have more bargaining power when it comes to discussing my bonus.
Then why kill me? I'm not on their payroll.
They want you eliminated for reasons of their own. The amount is modest, but there is a reward to be claimed upon the confirmation of your death.
That's great. Except I have no intention of contributing to your retirement fund.
You're a fool! If I guy. You'll never find out the truth.
I don't mind a little detective work.
Dustin, Karl, and U.B.C.S. number 3. These mercenaries participated in Operation Emperor's Mushroom, tasked with capturing or destroying the bioorganic weapon known as Thanatos. All 3 died during the operation.
Something's wrong. So, let's regain our distance then. What the? You!
Impressive. I won't underestimate it next time. It must be going to the man. Might as well set it up. Just in case.
Ed, Claus, Norman, Robert, and Roger. These mercenaries were part of a special U.B.C.S. mission to collect research data from Dr. Cameron. They faced numerous challenges, including mutations and infected creatures. Each member met a gruesome end during the mission, failing to secure Dr. Cameron's research. The U.B.C.S. was ultimately a product of its time, formed in the shadows of the Cold War, recruited from the aftermath of geopolitical struggles, and deployed in a corporate battle against the very biohazards its employer created. Its legacy is one of bravery amid chaos, and a stark reminder of the human cost behind Umbrella's pursuit of power and control. Hey, don't go just yet. If you enjoyed my video, I'd love to recommend another one for you to watch.